I walked over to the goblin. What's happening? Is goblin? It's all fucked up on moonshine, it looks like. I don't exact. I decided to fucking take an old newspaper. And I don't know why. Any whiskey in here? Decided to grab myself a bottle of whiskey. Attack the goblin. Bree Yark, said the goblin. I decided to attack the goblin. I got the jump on him. So I attacked the goblin. Wapow! The goblin struck back. I decided to attack the goblin once more. Whoop. With Meemaw's old brass knuckles. I said, fuck you, goblin. The goblin said, no, fuck you. And I said, I don't think you heard me right, goblin. I said, fuck you. And the goblin said one more time, no, fuck you. And I said, I have had enough of this, goblin. I have had enough of your games and your trickery. So I will say once more, goblin, fuck you. And I prevailed. I dispatched the goblin. Gave myself a pat on the back for a job well done. But that son of a bitch left spores everywhere. So I hosed him down with that can of fungicide the nice lady barkeep gave me. Decided to head back upstairs. As you can see here. Alright. Man, I just done kicked the shit out of that goblin downstairs, barkeep. You owe me something. Well, howdy, it is good to see you again, Garfield. I tipped my hat to the bartender, and I told her I took care of that goblin. And she said, thank you kindly, Garfield. I knew you was a stand-up feller the moment you walked in here. And she reached under the bar and grabbed a bag of meat. I thought it was strange at first, but then I recalled how meat is some sort of currency in this strange land. She hands me the meat and says, here you go. It's the least I can do by way of thanks. It was a big fucking bag, too. It had 200 meat inside that bag. It was a lot of fucking meat. I tell you, I tipped my hat and I said, thank you, man. Thank you for the meat. But, anyway, enough talk of goblins and meats. Who's this fella at the bar next to me? Well, might be you should ask him that yourselves. Seeing as he's right here, he won't bite you, I tell you. Well, why can't you just give me the information? I don't want to talk to you anymore. Fuck you. Who's the... Alright. Now tell me, who's that lady... Who's that lady drinking whiskey out of a beer mug? She seems like my type of gal. Oh, that's Susie. She's a rancher from nearby. She's a real tough broad. I ain't recommend you pester her. Well, why is that? Well, she lost her whole family to a cow attack recently. Got some pent-up frustrations about it. Yeah, I wouldn't be none too pleased about that myself. Alright, well thank you, barkeep. Anyway, after some thought and consideration, after fighting that goblin down there in the basement, and after this conversation with the barkeep there, and after getting handed a big old bag of meat, I came to the understanding that This is not a dream that I am retelling. This is all happening right now. It seems for some reason I thought that this I thought I was retelling a dream that I had. Thus I was referring to everything that had happened in the past. I was using past tense with everything, such as she had then said this, or I remember this, or then in the dream I remember this. But I've come to the conclusion that that does not necessarily work with the configuration of this here story that's being told. So from now on, we're just gonna tell this story as if it's happening right here, right now. All right? I fucked up the first part. Okay, I thought I was doing a dream thing. I thought I was doing like a this all happened in the past, and but I it doesn't seem to work with this game. But I could go back and restart, but I really don't want to do that. I'm not that far into it, but there's some good shit in there in the first part. But after I went back and watched it, and I realized this isn't gonna work as a retelling of a dream type of thing. So we're just gonna scrap that, and we're just gonna go on as if everything's happening right now. That's how this story is gonna work. It's just right here, right now. All right, back to the fucking game. All right, whoa. All right, after a failed balancing act attempt, I decided to go talk to this whiskey drinking broad over here. Talk to her about her family getting attacked by cows. And the woman glares at me. See that? Glares, not glared. We're figuring this out. We're getting in. So I says to her, see, fucking said, it's still in there. God damn it. I says to her, I says, howdy, Susie. She says, howdy, cowboy. Who's gonna be searching the spittoon for his teeth if he don't leave me in peace? Oh. No, that's not how she said it. That's not the right sentence configuration of how she says it. She says, howdy, cowboy who's gonna be searching in the spittoon for his teeth if he don't leave me in peace. And I said, joke's on you, Susie. I've already searched the spittoon and I found a sweet-ass ring. Well, I didn't mean to end the conversation there, Susie. My bad. I accidentally pressed the space bar when I meant to press 1. Is that the end of the... There we go. All right. Let's do this over. How about we do this again? Howdy, Susie. Howdy. Cowboy's gonna be searching the spittoon for his teeth if he don't leave me in peace. Heck, joke's on you, Susie. I already searched the spittoon. I found a dope-ass fucking ring. 1. Wait, is that the end of it? Try this again. Howdy, Susie. Cowboy's gonna be spending the teeth for his peace. Joke's on you. Ring, whatever. Okay, bye. Oh, okay, bye then. Didn't read that down there. What happens if I try it like this? Never mind. Okay, I guess there is no talking to the woman drinking whiskey out of a beer mug. Who's this guy? Well, howdy there, fella. I'm Garfield. Well, howdy, Garfield. I'm Horace. Well, it is nice to meet you, Horace. What do you do? Well, I'm the town hostler. Well, that sounds real nice there, Horace, but gotta be honest with you, I do not know what the fuck a hostler is. Well, I'm the town horse-selling guy. Gotcha. Horse-selling guy makes a whole hell of a lot more sense than hostler. How is that horse-selling business working out for you? Well, those horses are just flying out the door. They're flying out there. You've got flying horses, Horace? Horace, can I get me? How much does one of them flying horses cost? I mean, business must be booming. That's very nice, Horace. And he says, no, they don't fly. The horses do not fly, and business is not doing great. The horses, they keep running away. I haven't sold one in ages. Oh. Well, that's different then. So you don't have any flying horses? Well, that's too bad, horse. Was that why you're here drinking instead? Yep. And me being in here drinking instead of watching the horses is probably how they keep escaping. To be honest with you, I really should quit drinking. I've got a problem. Family's talked to me about it multiple times, but it's one of those vicious cycle things, you know. Well, I'm in need of a horse. I mean, I'm in real need of a flying horse, but seeing you seem to be fresh out of those. Do you have any normal walking horses left? Well, I got one. It's kind of a, I mean, honestly, it's kind of a boring one, but I mean, it's got 4 legs and a back to sit on, so it's kind of all you need for a horse. Why don't you come see me at the stable? I'll be happy to show it to you. All right, thank you, horse. I'll be back. Where the fuck did you go, horse? Well, Horace may not have horses that fly, but he seemed to fly the fuck out of here pretty quickly. Y'all playing poker? These two are playing poker, or at least trying to. They keep looking back and forth from their hands to the how to play poker card that came with their deck, biting their lips and concentrating real hard. Fucking rookies. Can I play? They look at me real nervously. And I say, look, you two, I've got meat. Let's play. So I go ahead and I put 20 meat on the table and I sit down before they can say no. One of them shuffles the cards, real sloppy like, and deals a new round. I get a pair of 10s plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Hold on. I get a pair of 10s plus a 2, a 3, and a king. Well, I've got that moxie. So I say, ye fucking ha, I'll bet 15 meat. They both look at each other real nervously, but they both call my bet. So I say, read 'em and weep, you two. I show my pair of 10s, plus 2, 3 king. The guy on the left has a full house, 2 jacks and 3 aces. The guy on the right somehow got a straight flush, 2 through 6 in hearts. And well, I could just say that I win, but you know what? They look like a couple of pansies, so I decided to intimidate them. I calmly explained to them that jacks are worth 9 points each, giving the guy on the left a total of 21 points, and the guy on the right a total of 20 points, and my 25 plus a king. And the king means they have to either pay me in human teeth or an extra 10 meat each. Well, they both gasp and push more meat across the table at me, and I collect my winnings, stand up, and they thank me for helping them learn the game. And I walk away with 50 meat. Bitches.